All right, we're going to get into a little swing check here for Randall. All right, first things first, overall posture setup actually looks pretty good, Randall. I can see you've got your stance slightly closed, which is a good thing, especially for hitting driver. The reason why is because when you have a closed stance, it's going to encourage an inside to out swing path, which would promote a draw ball flight. As you bring the club away, you have for being a new golfer, you got a pretty darn good takeaway. Get you up to the top of the golf swing. You're very well set at the top as well. Your shoulders are a little bit too level at the top. You could have a little bit more downward shoulder tilt, kind of matching that primary swing play line, but that's all right. As you drop the club down and in, you do a great job of getting the shaft of the golf club parallel to the primary swing plane line, which is pretty solid. Now, here's where things get interesting. As you start your downswing, you do a good job of getting it shallowed out. But then as you get into the hitting zone, you're going to see how the club gets down and into the golf ball here. Okay, so let's zoom in here. And then as you're hitting the driver with a lot of downward force, almost like you would a pitching wedge or an 8-iron. Okay, so your attack angle is very much downward and on top of the golf ball. And the driver is one of the few clubs in the bag where you actually want to be hitting up. You want to be hitting up on it. Okay, and so that club should actually come in from this direction and then kind of launch upwards. And so because you're hitting down on it this way and then pulling to the left, that's going to be putting some rightward spin on the ball. Now, this was one of your better shots that you had said, but you typically will copy, your swing is a series of habits. So I'm assuming the majority of your swings are doing the same thing here. But as you come through, because you're pulling so quickly to the left, that would put right spin on the ball or slicing spin. So what you want to do here is, again, as you get into the hitting zone, you want that club to kind of come in from this angle here and then kind of come out that way to allow you to hit more of a draw and put left spin on the ball. Other than that, and then you can see here that follow through. This is how I can tell that you're pulling so hard to the left, because that elbow shows up there. Anytime that elbow shows up on the left side, it's because you're pulling really hard to third base. So you want to swing more out to first base. So I hope that helps. As always, if you want some more help, I do offer monthly coaching in my bio. As always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.